Hi, in this video we'll learn about the complex numbers, the basic definition. So let's start with the definition. A number in the form a plus bi or b iota, where a and b are real numbers and iota is equal to under root of -1, is called a complex number. Now a and b are real numbers. I hope you know about the real numbers. Just to recapitulate it, real numbers are the real number family includes both rational and irrational numbers. So any rational number or any irrational number can be replaced by a and b here. An iota or I is one imaginary unit which has the value under root of -1. When a number is written in this form a plus b iota, we call it a complex number. It is a bigger family. Complex numbers are a bigger family. It includes all the real numbers along with the imaginary or non-real numbers, which we will learn how we can derive or how we can find the non-real numbers. You can also consult one of my videos about imaginary unit or iota. So for example, we can take the example of complex number and our example is 2 plus 3 iota or 3 minus 7 iota, root 3 plus root 5 iota. We can see here 2 and 3 are real numbers, 3 and 7 are real numbers, root 3 and root 5 are real numbers. These are the irrational numbers, root 3 and root 5, and these are the rational numbers. So when we replace a and b by any real number and we get a complex number, so we can simply say that a complex number, every number is a complex number. Every number, whatever we know, every kind of number is a complex number. Complex number family is the biggest family. It includes all sorts of numbers, what we are learning or what we have learned till date. So let's take the example of 0. 0 can be written in the form of 0 plus iota into 0. So it is satisfying the same definition that a plus bi, a number written in the form of a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers. So 0 is a real number. So this is written in the form a plus bi and it is equal to 0. So 0 is also a complex number. Here we come to another example, 7 plus 0 into iota. Yes, 7 is a real number, 0 is a real number. It is written in the form of a plus b iota, where a and b are real. So this is a complex number which is equal to 7. A simple natural number, you see, is also a complex number, or a simple real number is also a complex number. So the family of complex number includes all the real numbers along with the non-real numbers or the imaginary number. A complex number written in the form of a plus bi has a real part. Real part is a and has an imaginary part, which is b. The imaginary numbers. The square root of the negative numbers are imaginary numbers, like under root -7, under root -2, under root -19. The square root of negative numbers are not real. These are called the imaginary numbers. And the basic imaginary number is under root of -1, which is also called the imaginary unit or the iota. Now in a complex number, z equal to a plus b iota, we have already discussed this, that there are two parts, the real part and the imaginary part. In mathematical term, we can write it as RE stands for real part of z. Z is the symbol used for the complex number. So z is equal to a plus b iota. So real part of z, or real part of a complex number, is a without the imaginary unit. And imaginary part of a complex number is b, which is with the imaginary part or imaginary unit. So real part of z is a and imaginary part of z is b. We have to you know we have to keep these things in mind, because this will be used in many places in your future studies of mathematics. And with that, I end this video. Thank you. Please subscribe to CBSE Plus